What's up, guys? This is Keaton Reviews again, checking out some new products. A new product that I just got in the mail today. I didn't. Oh, okay. The new 20-watt MVP from Innokin, the new iTaste. Now, this isn't the MVP3. There's going to be an MVP3 coming out here in the next not too long. I'm not 100% sure when that's coming out. There's going to be some additions to that, but this is the 20-watt device that they just let out. If you guys didn't have an MVP before, the last MVP, the V2, only went up to 11 watts. Now this one will go up to 20 watts. Not only that, but this thing also goes up to 7.5 volts, which is pretty cool to give you a full vape at 20 watts. If you guys were familiar with the MVP V2 in the past, you'll notice that first off, right off the bat, it does not have the ego threading on the top. It actually has a 510 adapter, which is pretty cool. I unboxed this thing earlier today, just got it in the mail from eSig Avenue, which right now they're having a sale. If you put in their code, it's only $31.99 for this mod. So if you're looking at paying for mods, or you don't already have one, or you don't get stuff sent to you, you can buy this for $31.99 right now. Loved it. I got it out of the box earlier today. Been vaping on it on and off all day. So I'll go ahead and throw, like I said, this doesn't come with the ego. It has a 510, but it does come with the adapter. So you can put on tanks like this Aspire K1, which is an awesome ego tank with the bottom vertical coil in it. It looks nice on there. It fits perfect. It's kind of dope. Put this on here like this. And then just like the MVP in the past, if you haven't had one before, it has a little green light when it works. And as it dies, as the battery dies, which this thing has a huge battery life on it, but as it dies, it'll be yellow and then red. Just like when you click it 3 times, it shuts off. And then that's how it turns on. That's how you know it's on. You can throw this on there. Nice little vape off that thing. This isn't the main thing that I vape on it, but I was just showing you the adapter works on this. I'm going to throw my full-size Nautilus on it for the rest of this. It's got some of that awesome Envy juice, that watermelon candy flavored juice that I checked out in my last video from Effervescent Vapors. That's better. Actually, the cool thing, the juice place that I get my juice here in town, here in Sterling, I've been asked where it's at or how you can get a hold of them. Their website's about to go up, so as soon as they do that, I will put it down below in future videos, or at least get it out there, that the website title, also along with their Instagram page. But just to show you, if you're familiar with the MVP, you already know this stuff, but the screen is over here on the side, and then hit that for a puff counter. That's for the wattage. Now you hit the bottom button. It's going to give you the hits again. And there's the voltage mode. So it does have variable wattage or variable voltage. I'm going to go back to voltage mode. That's nice. Just like the old MVP, the V2, it does have the charge port for your cell phone that you can turn on with this little click thing. And there's the charger. It also works as a pass-through, which means you can smoke it. You can vape it as you charge it, which is super duper cool, super duper awesome. Showed you a little bit of how it vapes and a little bit how it works. Let's look at this thing. Just like very similar in size. I said earlier it's about the same size as like a pack of Virginia Slims, right? Like the small ones, maybe not. I don't know. It's smaller than a pack of cigarettes. It's super portable, super nice battery. A lot of people use the old MVPs. Now let's talk about what I did like and what I didn't like. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to own one of the old MVP V2s. This is my first MVP. Woo! So maybe I'll check out the new one. The things I don't like about it, first and foremost, is that the button's right here, which it was that way on the old one too. I just think it would be way more convenient over here. Holding it like that with the screen, I know it's a little bit like, there's a size comparison too. On one side would be neat for both of my mods. That's something that's super convenient. So if that was on the side, I think that would be super duper awesome. Another thing, some of these controls are a little bit silly, and it was that way on the old one, so I can't complain too much. I think if they made it somewhat easier to use, so to speak, like when you go like this, you go into wattage mode and you click it, it only goes up, but it doesn't go down. It goes into voltage mode. So you can't go, you just have to keep going up all the way to 20 watts, and then it goes back around, starts back down. So then you have to click it again, and go back up to where you want it, 8, 9. Yeah, you normally use it about 14. So that's a little inconvenient. If they fix that feature to be able to go back up and down, that's nothing super major. It's just something that I would like to see in it. Maybe in the V3. I know in the version 3, I've already heard the buttons moving. Whether or not it's over here, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen one, but I think that would be awesome, and that would just work way better. Another thing, and this is my gripe about all box mods like this that are pass-throughs and that you charge as the internal battery, is that the plug-in is on the bottom again. So you can't plug it in and sit it with a tank of juice. Because I'm careful with my tanks, I would rather leave a tank on and sit it like flat down on the table, you know. But instead, I take my tank off, put it down sideways to charge it, and that's just a little inconvenient. I don't want to be able to have to take a tank on and off every time I'm charging it, and especially as a pass-through, because then you have to hold it the whole time. You can't just set it down. If you're using it as a pass-through, you have to hold it. So again, just little minor gripes. Otherwise, the MVP V2 is a super highly rated product, and I don't see this thing being any less awesome. This thing is definitely a competitor with this little baby, the little iStick Mini, now that it goes up to 20 watts. But even more so, it also goes up to 7.5 volts, which this thing only goes up to 5.5 volts. So you can't fire every tank at 20 watts on this thing like you might be able to do with this. Not that you would, not that if that's your thing, then yeah, but that's just something that I like about this too, that I think definitely puts it in competition with this, especially with eSig Avenue having it at that awesome, great, sweet price with their code of $31.99. That makes it almost unbeatable, especially for someone that you just know that has Ego batteries or Twist batteries that's looking into box mods, or if you have the V2 already and want to check out the 20 watt. Super affordable, super easy to use, just like the last one, and it makes it one of the highest rated newbie mods, so to speak. It's a newbie mod. Other than that, like I said, I've been vaping on this sucker all day, and I absolutely dig it. For my first MVP mod, it's definitely made me happy. And like I said, vaped on it with my full-size Nautilus all day. With that awesome, awesome watermelon, like candy flavor, is just super good. You can't beat the tank and the mod combination. You know, when I put the full-size Nautilus on my iStick, it looks a little goofy, but when I put it on this, there's still a little bit, just a little bit of overhang, but not much. Not enough to make it inconvenient, and so I've kind of married these two together, at least until I get another mod to use this on. So there it is, the MVP 20 watt. You make your own assumptions about it. Maybe you like the last one and you want to see what more this has to offer. Maybe you didn't like the last one because it wasn't powerful enough, and now this one might be the thing for you. It's all about perception, like I say. Different things work for different people. For me, the price range of the two did not meet my vape budget initially. So when I first got a mod, it was an easy given to an E-Leaf iStick and the Nautilus Mini tank together. That was my first mod and tank combo that I bought together. Now this, and the price that you can get this at on that site I talked about, it makes it awesome, easy, affordable. Beats back in the days when the blue starter kits and the Sig-alikes were like $100 and some, which is ridiculous and unheard of. So check it out. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the review. Tell me what you want to see reviewed down below. Hit subscribe, hit like. Check out my other videos. Tell me what you want to see next. Earlier, they have more sales going on at esigavenue.com. You have 10% off your next purchase if you use the coupon code VAPE2015. There's the website. Go check that out. Go buy it!